Marduk unleashed powerful winds that tore through Tiamat's monstrous army. He used his lightning to cripple her forces, one by one. Finally, with a mighty roar, Marduk faced Tiamat herself. He used a powerful arrow to split her in two. One half became the heavens, the other, the earth. This is the story of Marduk's rise to power and how he, well, literally built the universe. Before Marduk entered the scene, things were a bit messy. We had a primordial ocean of salt water personified by the goddess Tiamat and a freshwater god named Apsu. Now, these two weren't exactly picture-perfect parents. They constantly churned and bubbled, creating a chaotic mix that annoyed the younger gods. Imagine living next door to a never-ending rave. The younger gods, led by a cunning trickster named Enki, who some might recognize from the video game Tekken, decided enough was enough. They hatched a plan to put a stop to the watery ruckus. Enter Apsu, stage left. Enki lulled him to sleep with a magical potion, and, well, let's just say Apsu never woke up again. This didn't exactly sit well with Tiamat. Furious and heartbroken, she declared war on the younger gods. Here's where things get interesting. The younger gods were terrified. Tiamat wasn't just a goddess, she was a primordial force of nature. They needed a champion, someone strong and cunning enough to face her wrath. Marduk, the young god with a serious case of ambition. He proposed a deal to the younger gods: if they granted him supreme power, he would face Tiamat and restore order to the cosmos. The gods, desperate for a solution, readily agreed. Marduk, now armed with incredible power and some seriously badass weaponry, marched towards Tiamat's watery domain. But Tiamat wasn't alone. She had created an army of monstrous offspring, dragons with multiple heads, serpent men, and all sorts of nightmare creatures. This was no walk in the park for Marduk. The battle between Marduk and Tiamat was epic, folks. Imagine a hurricane colliding with a thunderstorm, then throw in some laser beams for good measure. Marduk unleashed powerful winds that tore through Tiamat's monstrous army. He used his lightning to cripple her forces, one by one. Finally, with a mighty roar, Marduk faced Tiamat herself. He used a powerful arrow to split her in two. One half became the heavens, the other, the earth. From her eyes, he created the rivers, from her tears, the rain. The universe, as we know it, was literally built from the body of a defeated goddess. But Marduk's work wasn't done. He used the blood of Tiamat's monstrous offspring to create humanity. Yes, you heard that right. According to the Enuma Elish, humans were created as servants to the gods, tasked with maintaining the cosmic order established by Marduk. Marduk then established Babylon as the center of this new universe, and his temple, the famous ziggurat, became a symbol of his power and authority. The Enuma Elish makes it clear, Marduk wasn't just a god, he was the king of gods, the architect of the cosmos, and the ultimate authority in the Babylonian pantheon. But the story of Marduk doesn't end with the creation of the universe and humanity. There's a whole lot more to unpack. Remember how Marduk needed the support of the younger gods to defeat Tiamat? Well, after his victory, he didn't forget his allies. He organized them into a celestial hierarchy, with himself at the top, of course. Each god was assigned specific duties. Enlil, for example, became the god of the air, while Ninhursag became the goddess of creation and motherhood. This divine bureaucracy ensured the smooth operation of the cosmos. But Marduk wasn't just a dictator. He believed in maintaining a good relationship with his fellow gods and humanity. To achieve this, he established elaborate rituals. These weren't just empty gestures, they were believed to be essential for maintaining cosmic order. Farmers offered their first harvest to appease the gods, and kings performed intricate ceremonies to ensure good fortune for their people. The Enuma Elish itself was likely recited during these rituals, reminding everyone of Marduk's power and the importance of honoring him. Now, remember how we mentioned humans were created to serve the gods. They weren't exactly living a life of leisure. Their main task was to maintain the temples, provide offerings, and basically keep the divine machinery running smoothly. This wasn't all drudgery, though. Some humans were chosen as priests and priestesses, acting as intermediaries between the gods and humanity. But life wasn't always sunshine and rainbows for these chosen ones. The gods, including Marduk, could be capricious and demanding. If a ritual wasn't performed correctly or a harvest was poor, the gods might unleash their wrath in the form of floods, droughts, or even monstrous attacks. Despite the potential downsides, the reign of Marduk brought a sense of stability and order to the Babylonian world. He became a symbol of hope and protection, and his image adorned temples and palaces throughout Mesopotamia. The famous Ishtar Gate of Babylon, for example, displayed Marduk alongside ferocious dragons, a constant reminder of his power and his victory over chaos. But empires rise and fall, and so did the worship of Marduk. With the rise of other Mesopotamian powers, Marduk's influence waned. However, his story continues to fascinate us today. The Enuma Elish provides a window into an ancient worldview, a time when humanity grappled with the vastness of the cosmos and sought to understand their place within it. So, the next time you encounter the name Marduk, remember him not just as a warrior god, but as a complex figure who shaped the Babylonian understanding of creation, order, and humanity's role in the grand cosmic scheme. If you enjoyed learning about Marduk, let us know in the comments below what other Mesopotamian deities you'd like to hear about next. And don't forget to subscribe for more epic tales from the world of mythology.